Joanna Horton McPherson is a teacher, investor, and entrepreneur who's made empowering women her life's mission.
She is joining us this morning to explain how she helps her clients find their voice and share their message. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, it's great to have you with us. So tell us a little bit about yourself and really what you've been able to achieve.
I've spent my life being a learner. So from a young age, I was public speaking, going through schools with theater groups, educating about social issues. And that led to founding nonprofits, attending Harvard for my education degree. I became a school founder and a business owner. And really the whole time I was just learning about myself and how to be a voice for what mattered to me.
Yeah, off the back of that, as we mentioned, you help other women find their own voices, share their message. How exactly do you go about doing that?
I have a process I created for this. I created it because I needed it. So it's called the True Influence Method. What I do is help them find their why. Why are you here? Why do you want to speak? What is your mission that's calling you? And then also through an interview style process of speaking and just really listening deeply, finding what they're not dealing with in themselves. Confidence, maybe there's a worth question, negotiating with doubts. And that stuff matters because it truly drives how women show up.
Right.
So when we surface those things, now we get to just say, I'm aware of it now, what am I going to do? You apply this to speaking, now you have a call to really become a voice for what you've discovered in yourself that creates an invitation to those listening to you.
Yeah. You know, you also have male clients. So would you say there's really a difference in the approach that you use or the needs that maybe they have?
Yes and no, because men and women have the same conversation, but they show up differently. So men know a lot about being in the arena. Women are looking for permission to get in the arena. But when a man is in the arena, he wants to know, well, how do I really connect? How do I show up fully in myself? That's the same conversation we're all having.
You've also always been involved with education and students of all ages. How would you say this connects to your message and your mission that that you do day to day?
Thank you for asking that. We have an emergency for real leadership in the world. We need people who can create belonging and safety to show up and know that you belong here. So you look at social media, what's happening with young people, the rates of suicide, mental health issues. We need purpose. So when I go speak to university students, I ask them, has anyone told you that you are a genius in an area? It doesn't matter what, but you're good at something and we need you. The hands don't go up. Has anyone told you that you really matter and we need your voice? They don't put their hand up. So why I am out here, it's really, what I really do is help people heal the place in themselves where they're like, I know I matter. I know I have a purpose. What is that going to be? It really doesn't matter what. It's that you get yourself fully online and heal those places in yourself so you can lead.
Yeah. In this scope, and for viewers watching, do you have any final thoughts or advice you'd like to leave viewers with?
I say the same thing to everyone before they get on stage. Why are you here? And what do you want them to know? And I think if all of us really understood what truly mattered to us, we would feel happier. We would make different choices about how we set boundaries, show up, and it improves, your life not by increments, but by a shift in perspective. And that's what transformation really looks like.
Is that moment where you ignite something in someone, where you ask them if they're an expert at something and what worth they have or they feel they need to deliver or share with other people, is that part of the most rewarding moment for you when that light clicks and then they're open to learning and to building on that?
Absolutely. I love that you said that, Elliott, because no matter if they are an expert, they can be famous. Many of my clients are high profile with global companies, 250 million revenue and up. You wouldn't believe that they're still talking about worth.
Wow.
So when someone gets on stage, that stuff shows up. Now you're seen. And so what we want to do is say, your story validates your expertise. Why you're here makes you matter. It's not what your resume says you did, it's why you're here and what you're serving in the world that really serves a greater purpose.
Yeah, well, Joanna, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
To keep up with Joanna's work and find more details on how it can help you, just head to JoannaHortonMcPherson.com.